one of his skippers, Tim, they actually rebreathe a dive out to these depths now in the Coral Sea, looking for deep water species that they bring up. So yeah, they've been doing some pretty amazing deep water dives, looking for specimens, getting down into the zones, and they've found a few new species and a few new.
Oh, look at those! That's incredible.
That's stunning.
Yeah.
So what I'm on the lookout for now is a certain species of sea fan that we found the pygmy seal on. So if I do see it, I will yell out, and then
yeah, this is definitely from a geologic perspective, a target-rich environment to potentially sample some of the these substrates. It might be possible to actually get into the interior on a subsequent mission to break off some of this material. Then we might actually be able to determine, the age of the structure in this part of the margin. That is just spectacular.
That's beautiful habitat there.
Yeah.
All those crinoids that were just hanging out on that sea fan, it's just absolutely covered. So as we get more...
Carol, is it possible to see where we are in the multi-beam image? Can we recognise this quite particular
bandwidth?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm on campus as well up in Cairns at JCU. So I've got the laptop running with the Zoom conference, which just to let people know that are watching, because during, the Falcor sending us the Zoom conference, then we're talking over the top of that, so there's a bit of a delay. Then it goes back to the Falcor, and the Falcor is pumping this back out to YouTube and Facebook. So hence the delays. Interestingly enough, I found the Facebook feed has been a few seconds faster than the YouTube when you have them all side by side.
Okay.
But still, to think, we can sit here in comfort while the guys are out on the big boat in comfort driving the ROV. So it's just amazing. I'd hate to know what the satellite phone bill is for the feeds going out off the boat.
Yeah, fortunately.
Okay, what do we got here?
Someone was just commenting on YouTube as well that it's funny we haven't seen an octopus yet. So there you go.
Fantastic.
That's an octopus for you.
For the cephalopod people out there, that looks like a typical reef octopus, the day octopus, Cyanea. I didn't know they went to these depths. It might not be Cyanea, but it looks very similar to the normal, what we call the reef day octopus. And you can see it moving around, and obviously a great predator for this kind of environment. You'd have crustaceans and things hiding in those holes, and that they can, you can see probing with those tentacles, looking for fish and crustaceans moving about and feeding upon them. I was doing some work on these guys Christmas before last for a documentary where they do collaborative hunting with particularly the coral trout. And the coral trout, which is a popular eating fish here, but when you're on the reef, the coral trout will do a headstand and start shaking, and the octopus will see, and the trout is pointing to where fish are hiding amongst the coral, and the octopus will come up and feed, and then any fish that escape, the coral trout would then pounce upon and feed. And I spent days following this one octopus and what I think was the same trout the whole day, just doing cooperative hunting. It's fantastic. And apparently the trout also do it with moray eels. So there's a lot happening. That's a beautiful animal. So the way to sex these guys is to look at the tip of the third right arm, and if it's a male, there'll be no suckers on the tip of that third right arm, and that's called the hectocotylus, and that's like the male reproductive organ. And when it comes for that special moment, it will put that arm inside the female's head through the opening there that you can see, and then to fertilize her. So yeah, and you can see the camouflaging, so it's pinching its body now. So not only can they change color, they can change body texture. and it is doing its best to be a rock at the moment, using polarized cameras underwater, and sort of research the other day, and things like cuttlefish and octopus, even though chambered shell structure. And then as you go through the cephalopods, things like the cuttlefish take it internally. Squid, that bone is reduced to a squid pen, and then in the octopus we have it all.